There we go. You should have sound now. Woohoo! I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so let me go back through this. We've got our cute little lemonade stand that we're painting tonight. Colors are going to be black and white. I don't know if I'm going to use Bambi. I think I'm going to use black instead. We've got yellow and we've got crocus yellow and bright red. I'm using drizzle gray right now. I just put a little bit on my plate. With the chip brush, you want like a really good beat up chip brush, makes it better. Kind of go back and forth, get a little bit off, okay? And then we're gonna go right straight across here. This is gonna kind of give us like faux wood feel. I'm kind of trying to stay within the wood slat grain so it looks more where we want it. Okay. And then I was just going here. There we go. All right. So you guys, I am so sorry that I'm a little bit later tonight. Hubby had his first day at work, and so because of that, sorry, losing my train of thought. He took my car because it's a little bit of a ways, and so I went to get in the car to get us dinner, and the tire was flat. So I knew that if we waited, we were going to be nice and ornery. Molly. So I'm just taking the back of my paintbrush, you guys, and I'm getting the little nail marks right here. There's just little circles that we're getting. But yeah, so I knew we would be super hungry, and so anyways, he stopped to get food and everything else. So by the time he got home, I was worried that we wouldn't have enough time for me to eat and all of the in between. So all right, I'm gonna get right here. I'm gonna go around over on this side. Hey Susan, how are you? Hey Betty and Debbie and Sherry, how are you guys? So we are doing a cute little lemonade stand tonight. I think this would be cute to even do for pumpkins and make it like a fall one as well. I might take this idea and do an interchangeable. So I'll show you what it would look like when we get all done. It's Monday, yes, for sure. It has definitely been a Monday in my books. So once again, that was drizzle gray that I put here, and then on the cute little slats there. Next thing, let me get this chip brush out. It's not good to let these chip brushes sit too long. As much as you want them beat up, you almost like them beat up, and so leaving them in there, it soaks up the water too much. Okay. And that one is like my favorite friend right now. Okay. So I'm gonna leave these natural. I thought it was kind of cute to kind of leave them natural, but I might paint them black. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of figuring out. All right. So next thing we'll do is we will paint our lemons here, and we're gonna paint the lemons on our sign as well. Or actually, those get glued on, so we just have lemons to paint. Sorry, I'm losing my mind a little bit. Let me move this over here. All right, so we've got just normal yellow. Whoops, I'm dropping stuff, guys. I'll grab this brush. This is a 3/8 angle brush. Whoops. The best way to paint smaller little pieces, from what I found, is painting them on some tape, some painter's tape. It really helps keep everything together. The brush is a little stiff. All right. So just kind of getting our lemons painted. Oops. Going right through here. Okay, just kind of getting my edges just a little. There we go. And this guy. All right. So just going around getting them. Oops, I lost a lemon again. So this one's kind of a pretty easy little project, but there's some assembly. So I thought that would be fun to kind of show you guys the assembly part, what I plan to do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry guys, the dogs are in here with me. Hey Linda, how are you, hon? Okay, trying to get this cleaned up here. Oh, hold on, let me get the dogs out. Yep, go on, Zaza. Go on, Molly. Okay, sorry about that. They must have snuck in. Okay. See, so this is when you don't have it on the scotch tape. You can see that it can be a little more hard to paint. Okay. There we go. Those are done. I'm just going to do one at the beach house. Ooh. What beach are you at? Where at? I'm jealous. Even though I did just get back from the beach. It was wonderful. Hey Carolyn, how are you, hon? Okay, so we got those painted. I'm just going to do one coat because I'm putting glitter on them. So we'll move these over. And you guys, I am going to go with the black. I've decided. But let's get the handwriting done. We have also our cute little 25-cent sign right here. So while these are drying, the little black or the little gray pieces, they're not quite dry. We'll go right here. Perfect. And I'm gonna grab a brush here. This is a 3/0 spotter brush or liner brush, depending on what brand you're using. So you can see we have it marked here. I'm just going to follow the outline. This would also be a great to use a paint pen as well. And yes, they do come in all sorts of colors. I'm just using bright red. So we're going right in there. Okay. What do you guys think? Should we make this an interchangeable one? Do you think that'd be cute? Make it like pumpkins, Easter eggs, you know, clovers, hearts. or like kissing booth, that'd be cute. Look at my brain working. I saw the idea for this lemonade stand and then it just kind of came to me that it would be cute. Alright, so I'm going to put this little dot right there. Oh, how fun! Oaks Island, North Carolina. Ooh, I haven't heard of that place. I will definitely have to check it out. I'm always up for looking at new places, new beaches. Okay, so lemonade stand we're gonna write on here with the red as well. Okay. Yeah, if I made this interchangeable, what I would do is make this top piece kind of pop out more. And then you would just magnet or Velcro on the top part. Okay. So just getting our letters done. There we go. Ooh, yes, Betty. I can totally do one for you. I love lemon wreaths. They are so cute. Yeah, I've kind of been doing my summer decorations in lemons. So I saw this idea for lemonade stand and so I kind of just ran with it and this is kind of what I came up with. Then after I got done I was like, oh, I could have done this and I could have made it interchangeable. Alright, so just getting my line down here. There we go. Like I said, you can totally use a paint pen as well to do this. I just like to make things harder on myself, right? But you guys haven't seen me write in a while, so I figured, you know, why not? All right. I don't like how the top of this one, let me push my paint this way. There we go. Go more of a rounded brush stroke now. There we go. So we got our lemonade stand. We've got our 25 cents right here, which I am loving. The coverage looks really good, so I think just doing one. Sousa! Doll! I love you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is these pillars, I think I'm going to paint black and maybe do some cute little polka dots on it. I do have some black in here, but we'll add some more. All right. I am using a 3/8 angle brush again here. We're going to go right here. Just kind of go straight across our beam. And then we'll go right down. Now the ones that you guys will get won't have this little niche right here. I got a sign too close and cut it on accident, but I figured it was okay because my 25-cent piece sign would hide it. So, and like I said, I was making it for me, so. But I will still list this guy because he's cute. He's worth listing, right? Alright, so I'm just painting these inside edges here, smoothing out. Same side right here. Okay. We're going to get this edge real quick while I'm here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay. We get this edge and then we'll paint on top here. Okay. I have a lot of black and white checks, so that's kind of why I decided to go with the black, kind of to incorporate what I already got going. My summer decor. Okay. So we've got our cute little stand. Thank you. Okay, I do think I'm going to paint these black and have them kind of go across to give the cute little theme. So we're going to move this guy over. I'll hurry and paint these up. These ones don't need the edges because they're the natural state. So we will just hurry and get them nice and painted here. Okay. All right, we got that one. And then I was thinking I would even make this a sitter. So you can either put it on a stand or I can make a wood stand for it as well. go. Smooth out there. All right, last little friend. Trying to decide, should I do buffalo check on these little flags? I think that would be cute too. Okay, let's move these over. Let the black dry. What do you guys think? Should we do some buffalo check on those? On the little banners? Okay, this I'm going to go ahead and use the crocus yellow for. And I am just going to use a back of a paintbrush. This is a larger one. And I'm just going to kind of go polka dots here. Kind of make them a little random. Okay, same thing over here. Kind of making it look a little kiddish, like a kid kind of put it together. Make cute little decorations. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to do the buffalo check, but we're going to do it kind of distressy, so it's not going to be super bold on these. So then you can see we'll have that right there. Let's move this guy out of the way real quick. Come and get just a little bit of white here on my plate. Okay. All right, you guys, so I'm just kind of gonna wing it with this straight part right now. Okay, and then we're gonna go this way. And most of this, our lemon is gonna kind of hide some of this, so. Okay, so we got that one. Straight across. Okay. Right across there. Okay. A cute little banner. Okay. And one more here. Okay. All right, let's glitter up. Okay. Move these guys out of the way. Get my glitter. This is from Derice. It is sunflower. I got this off of Amazon, okay? And then Mod Podge. Haley, please don't hit on the door. Thank you. You can tell she's playing with the dogs. Did I get my dinner? Yes, I did. You guys, since going on the trip, I didn't have the chance to get groceries yet, and so we literally had just a little bit of what was left for lunch, and so we were starving. And so, like I said, I went to go get dinner, and my tire was flat. Well, rather, Brian's truck tire was flat, and he took my car. So, a truck driving, his commute now is like 45 minutes. So for his truck, he'd eat up a lot. And he doesn't have to do it all the time. It was mostly for orientation. He has to go a little bit down there, but not too much. To Winston-Salem is where it's at. So that's where the headquarters are. So anyways, things just kind of got crazy there. Alright, so we're just putting on good old Chick-fil-A. That's what he brought home. Yay! I got my lemonade sitting next to me, you guys. My favorite for in the summertime. Alright, I am just really making sure these are nice and covered. It is so hot today and humid, but it is still drying these out really fast. I know, right? Okay, so we're going to glitter our friends up here. Okay. Put that brush away. You guys, I am in love with Charleston too. Ooh, love it. But Linda, I'm going to have to try your beaches. That sounds cool, where your beach house is. Is it for public? Or is it a private beach? Okay. Did I lose a lemon? I lost a lemon. Right there. Look at him glittered up. He wanted to be special. He glittered by himself. Okay. Let's get a little bit of Mod. I just put my brush in there, so I'm just going to use my finger real quick. Dip that in there. Ooh, lots of public entrances. Perfect. Good to hear. Okay. I'm going to have to look it up. I love finding beaches. Okay, just pouring the glitter back in here. I missed though. This is the one thing I don't like about this glitter container is it has this little beveled edge. And if you're not careful, you'll shut it and then you'll move it and you get glitter just like everywhere. Okay. That is done. So another little thing that I was going to show you guys. I just had that stupid tool. Where the heck did it go? Anyways, your weeding tools, especially the dollar store ones, are awesome for it, but I don't have one, so I'll just grab one of my Harbor Freight ones because, oh, of course, now I see it. Okay, so this is my Cricut one, but you can see my edge got bent on it, so it doesn't make a great weeding tool. But when you're painting, sometimes when they have these little etches in them, you can take your tool and you can kind of clean it up, especially if you've got paint or glitter It helps clean them up just a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do real quick while these are drying. And then I'm gonna show you guys some new glue that I have found. It's a little bit hard to get your hands on, but it is kind of becoming my favorite to use. Oop, oop, that one's a little still wet. This guy was covered so good, I barely could see where the hole was. Okay, that one's done. And this one. So same thing, if you have these board and battens and you've painted over them, same thing. This really helps show what it is you're doing. Okay, let's get our banner here. Or actually, we'll let those dry for just a second longer, and we'll do these real quick. We'll do this guy. Okay, so the glue is called Stick Fast CA Thick. Don't get the other because, oh my goodness. Ooh, only about an hour and a half from, ooh, nice. Okay, so just a little bit. It does have a very strong smell to it, I'm not gonna lie. Put that little guy right there. Okay. And then I didn't know if I was gonna use this string or the natural string, but I'm thinking because I did the buffalo check, I'm gonna go natural with the string here with the jute. Okay, come on, friend. This came extra in a kit and I kept it, so I was like, oh, this will be perfect. I can get rid of it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put it right back here, and then we can staple this. And I don't have my stapler out right now, so we'll just kind of put it here. Let me put some tape for now, just so we can kind of get an idea of what we're doing here. I'll tape that on the back. Okay, but I would suggest definitely stapling it. And then I bet if I cut about right here, I'll probably cut more than what I need. It's always better to have more than not enough, right? Alrighty, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go this way with it, and we'll just kind of bead these on like so. This will help it lay flat a little bit better too. And then if you're having a hard time with beading these, you can always tape this with a little bit of tape, and it helps a lot too. Dawn, I love Charleston. It was awesome. Don't blame me for going down there, because I could see myself going back down there. Alright, so one more time with our little stand here. Okay, so our first little guy I'm thinking is right here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. Now if we were going to do this as an interchangeable, I probably wouldn't do it like that. I would probably just do Velcro. Okay, our next little friend, or actually I'm thinking I might have probably should space these a little bit, make sure that we're good before gluing them all down, huh? Might be a good idea. Since we might have to ship these. Okay. Okay, I'm liking the placement of this. I'm just gonna pull a little bit. There we go. Pull on this guy. So we're doing a little bit of crafting today. Thank you, Susan. I know this is a little different than what I typically do, but you know, sometimes you just gotta roll with it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna snip this off right here, and then we'll tuck this guy back in here. Okay. And then I'm gonna pull right there. All right. So we will tighten this more when we snip it. Let me move my tape just a little bit so that's a little more taut. Pull this guy a little bit more. And then, honestly, you probably get away with not gluing these, but they might rattle. What was I gonna do? More tape. Thank you. All right, so I'm just using normal magic tape for right now. We'll deal with stapling it in the back later. Okay. Kind of almost thinking I need to shift this guy just a little more. There we go. Yep, I'm liking that more. Got a little bit of glue here. Luckily it will dry clear. Alright, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here for this guy. So I'm just kind of putting it right at the bottom of these ones. And that guy right there. Okay. Okay. And I'm still shifting them, even after I glued them. Okay. We'll hold these down for a second. Okay. Thank you, guys. Glad you're liking this. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on these so we can see these guys. Checking our time. I didn't know how long this project would take. Oops. We put this on. I put this guy on wrong. I'm just checking my little etch. So I give myself a little template when I etch these, so I can kind of see where the lemon's supposed to sit. Okay. So I'm just putting a little bit in the center and then holding them down. Now I'm not sure if I'm loving the polka dots or not. What do you guys think? I might be painting over those. I don't know. Maybe it will come all together and I'll like it more. We'll do some highlighting. Alright, getting our little friends here. Got that one mixed up there. Okay. And then these little lemons go here. Oops. Dropping stuff. Okay. So this is a little bit better than, what's the word I want to use? Than the super glue, because it will let it move just a little bit more, but it does harden up pretty fast. So you do have to be pretty careful once you push it down. And Charlie Brown, that's kind of what I was going for, was something kind of like kitty and cute. And then I thought this kind of looked like, you know, they got a piece of old wood or like some cardboard and wrote on it. That's kind of why I wanted to do the more natural there. And then like they decorated it up. Okay, I am going to use just a little bit of white here. I'm just going to highlight just a little bit. I think I might even add a little bit of some detail here real quick. This is the 3 spotter. I think just to kind of accent the sign just a little bit more. Kind of make it look a little more dimensional by doing that. And then I am thinking I will deserve a little squiggly right there. Okay, so we've got that. Kind of go right here, make a little squiggly. Right here. Here. I'm going to kind of do just a very light highlight right here, or detail line. There we go. Maybe a cute little squiggly here. And I'm kind of feeling a squiggly there. Okay. And you know what? There needs to be one right there. And I swear I might be done. Okay, I think doing these little dots with the hammer too might kind of give it a little beat up look. Okay. I think we all did, right? I know, I should have gotten some Dixie cups. I thought about that after, like just before I got on. I'm like, oh, it needs cups. There might be a revision to this. Ain't gonna lie. You might be still adding to the design. All right, let me here. I'll go right here with this guy. All right. Oh, I hit black with that. Oops. Thank you, Susan Hatch. You're so sweet. Okay. I'm thinking we need a little something with this sign too. The 25-cent sign. Because it kind of looks on its lonesome. Okay, let me grab some white here. Whoops. My brush was in. I didn't clean it after because I thought I got most of it off. There we go. All right, you guys. I better call it done. Oh, you know what I was going to do though? Is I was going to add these cute little bows. Oh, that would be cute, yes. Okay, so I'm just making little bows here. These might have to be hot glued on. I was thinking to put those right there. Won't that look cute? So we'll put that little guy right like that. Oh, I love him. Loving this little guy already. Where was that little piece? I don't know if I can make a bow out of this one. This one might be too little for my fingers. We'll try. Oh, it's tight. My fingers don't want to work today either. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Don't know how I did it, but we got it. Okay. Okay, let me get this. Not real ones. Like the Barbie cup ones, that's what I was thinking when you said real, when you meant real ones. Okay. Oh, I'm loving that. Okay, let me see if this little glue will work. Like I said, I'm really liking this glue. I know if it was super glue it would, but this one is a little bit different. Okay. Holding it together. Do, 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 do. Thank you guys. I'm so glad you guys love this. Okay, I think it might stay. It's feeling good. So like I said, that's that Stick Fast LA Thick. I really like it. All right, let me flip camera views for you guys. Do, do, do. Okay, here we go. A little nervous. Isn't it so cute? Oh, I love it. Isn't that so cute? Okay, I'll put it on a stand real quick too, so you can see what I meant. Oh, right here. I knew I had one. So I cut these with my scraps and then sell them for plaque stands. They come out like this, so if you guys ever want them, let me know. You can see, this is how I thought I would display it. Let me flip you guys down here. You see that? Don't mind my cluster of a mess back there. I have shows going to be happening. Oh, I'm so excited. It turned out so cute. Okay, you guys. You guys have a wonderful night. Sorry, now I probably like really screwed with you guys, but thank you so much for hanging out, and I loved making this. I know it's a little bit different than what I typically do, but I am a crafter. This is like back to the roots kind of thing. Do you guys want to see something else? I haven't listed it, but I just finished these guys too that are a little bit different. Aren't those cute? I just finished these. Good night, you guys. Thank you. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful night. Bye.